Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you may not know it, but I'm sorry for the brief interruption that preceded this video.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the New Day, from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E!
Alright, as I was saying, I apologize for the brief interruption that happened. We were trying to get this match underway. Big E was headed to the ring and our feed got cut off, so luckily Big E, being the professional he is, decided he'd go back, he'd restart his entrance, and you can hear the people have not settled down whatsoever. And do not adjust your television screens. We're still continuing on with the WWE Champion of Champions tournament.
240 pounds, Tommy the Dream.
And there you see him, Tommy Dreamer, a former ECW but also WWECW champion, which is what qualified him to be in this tournament, and he is taking on the former WWE champion in Big E, a man who I must admit I was just as excited when Kofi Kingston won the title to see Big E win, and as wonderful as the moment itself was, unfortunately, much like Kofi, it showed that didn't have much of an idea what to do afterwards. Great moment, but not much of a follow-up plan in place. And thank you to Los Angeles Wrestling for letting us borrow the Reverb home venue that they have. And already Tommy Dreamer pulling out the big stuff by planting Big E down on his head with a half Nelson suplex. I feel actually, never mind. I was going to make a joke about how if Big E had more of a neck, that move might be devastating, but given the current injury that he has been sidelined with at the time, I will refrain from any type of neck jokes. I am not going to be that much of a horrible person. The man deserves respect. He's a wonderful person and an incredible athlete. Tommy Dreamer now going to work on that arm, though, and that could certainly take away part of the power game in Big E if he works on that arm and shoulder. Tremendous ring psychology there by one Tommy Dreamer. Oh, but Big E with a nice hip toss counter there over the shoulder, and it doesn't look like Dreamer has done enough damage to that arm yet, as Big E just made that look easy with that nasty military press, planting Tommy Dreamer right on his face and immediately going for a cover. And I was expecting a kick out at one, but hey, either way, you knew that wasn't going to be the end of Tommy Dreamer. We have seen Tommy Dreamer take quite the vicious beatings in his career. For God's sakes, the man, I don't know if he's taken an elbow off the top like that from someone like Big E, but I mean, come on. Tommy Dreamer once had to get blood drained from his testicles due to a Singapore cane shot by Jerry Lawler. I mean, as the ECW fans have stated on numerous occasions, he's hardcore, but Big E just humiliating the man with his shows of power, just total disregard for Tommy Dreamer. And now, but Dreamer getting thrown to the outside, but immediately fought back, but unfortunately now caught up in the ropes as he was coming back in, and look out for the Big E lariat. And now, as if his ribs weren't hurt enough, big splash, and an excellent scouting report there must have been filed with Tommy Dreamer as he got right out of there, and oh no, pile driver! Once again, another devastating maneuver, just planting Big E on the top of that beautiful, beautiful head of his. But a kick out by Big E this time. He is not going to go down easy. Bobby Lashley has already made it into the second round of this tournament. You know that Big E would love to advance in the second round to possibly face Lashley once again at some point. We will also see Brock Lesnar in this tournament. I'm sure Big E wouldn't certainly mind evening the score with him as well. And now Big E on the comeback trail. Big back body drop over the shoulder there. And a very out of character risk for the dropkick there. And unfortunately, a DDT on the top of his head. That might be it, but Tommy Dreamer has to get Big E away from the ropes, and this amount of time could definitely benefit his recovery. 1, 2, yep. If Tommy Dreamer was able, apparently I've been hit in the head with too many chair shots. Fictional, of course. But if Tommy Dreamer was able to capitalize on that DDT immediately after he hit it, we might be seeing a different story, but it just apparently gives him more of an opportunity to drop Big E on his head. And once again, like he did the first time, this time working on the leg and applying pressure to those big old calf muscles. But Big E coming out of it too, and after the punch to the gut, hits a well-timed big ending. Tommy Dreamer himself showing why he was the heart of ECW, enduring incredible amounts of punishment, but still not giving up until the last breath has left his body, which it might have with that big splash by Big E. But Big E shockingly not going for the pin there. However, he could immediately, well, instead he's just going to hit Tommy Dreamer with some nasty punches to the face and midsection. I thought he might immediately go for the big ending, but apparently Big E wants to inflict some more damage. That way he knows for a fact that he will get the win with his next pinfall attempt. Beautiful butterfly suplex, though, by Tommy Dreamer, has him right back into this fight. And a bit of insult to injury there, scraping the bottoms of his foot against the face of Big E. And a nice suplex, and Big E might want to watch himself. He's close to being stunned there, and you know what? A spear from Big E will break anybody's momentum, no matter how tall they are. And another big ending. Tommy Dreamer close to the ropes, though. It doesn't look like he's going to make an attempt, though, and he doesn't. And Big E advances to the Champion of Champions tournament second round. And you saw Big E there with a smile on his face. He knows that he was in a fight here, which against someone like Tommy Dreamer should not be a surprise.
Here is your winner, Big E!
But Big E has done it, and while his reign as WWE Champion may not have been able to live up to the potential expectations that people thought of him, could Big E redeem himself by becoming the Champion of Champions here in this tournament? And just think, at some point, if he does make it so far, will he have to do it by going through his New Day stablemate, Kofi Kingston? You'll have to stay tuned to the tournament to find out. And speaking of staying tuned, don't worry, people, we will be right back with another matchup in the tournament.